All right, everybody, we're here for the Group A finals. It's the winner goes on to the grand finals against whoever wins tomorrow. We've got Kanvas and Spooty. We've got Hugo and Cosmoing. Scousen is here to join me for this cast. Should be a really good time. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
It's an exciting day. We opened Season 3 signups today for regular Bingo League, which starts in about 2 weeks. So if you're interested, looking forward to seeing you. Part of that update was some new goals that got announced, as well as an expansion of the boss list. Those are not going to be in effect for the remainder of Spicy, so the bosses haven't changed for Spicy games. So whatever you already knew going into this, that's the same. No new bosses for Spicy. Otherwise, nothing really new to announce. We're just going to get right into this. We're got a nice long match ahead of us here. Hopefully that should be pretty close. Y'all have earned your spot here in the finals. I'm looking forward to it. Sound good?
That's good.
Yeah. Anybody have anything they want to say before we go into the bunkers?
Sign up for bingo.
All right, it's just you and me.
All right, it's just you and me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, if that's all you got, then we're gonna go for it. All right. Let's do the muting. We'll get to it. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, boys.
Look.
And there they go.
Oh God, CO just asked if this is best of 3. It's not. I don't know. Are you kidding me? No.
The thing is, like when I was thinking about today, I was like, well, I don't think it's best of 3, but it is. My evening's wide open. I could do a best of 3.
No. This is not best of 3. There's also no sudden death either. It's just the same tiebreaker rules.
All right, we got 2 readies in chat. Blue E, okay.
The readies are coming in. We have a 1 sec. We have a not ready. We have a not ready. This never. What do I do? This never happens.
The most speedrunner in the community, Spooty, who speedran everything. He
not
needs
ready.
more time. He's not ready. He's taking the slow route.
Hitting us with the rare not ready.
You know, Matt, I'm going to ask something embarrassing. So I've obviously been on various co-casting specifically, since Frank put in this functionality. How do you actually highlight a square? Because I'm afraid of testing things out because I don't want to press something and I haven't loaded up like a dummy card.
Oh yeah, Okay, firstly, you'll need to change your display settings so that you have 4 players listed under the recent games. So if you go to the settings and scroll to the display settings and go down to number of players, you set that to 4, and then I'll be doing it as well, but the 2 players on the left are Cosmoing and Hugo, and the 2 players on the right are Spooty and Kanvas.
Okay.
I'll set it all up initially so you'll see which players are which square, and then you'll be able to go from there.
Awesome. I'm just blown. I remember when we were just using Bingo Sync as is, and we had 0 tools. There were actually 0 tools available to us other than Bingo itself.
Yeah, this is the coolest thing. Everything is like the coolest thing that we have on this site, but the caster features are just so sick, and we have the highlight squares functionality. There's also a functionality where it shows you the history of games they've played over the past 6 games, but it doesn't really work for 2v2 because it only takes one of the players, so we're not using it here, but that's also really cool because it sort of gives you a timeline of what they've been playing and how long they were in each game.
Oh, wow.
You can.
I do want.
It might be on for you by default. I'm not sure if it's on. I have it turned off, but there's like these discs on the side, and they turn on as you highlight stuff. But it doesn't really work for 2v2. It's specifically for 1v1. All right, we're gonna get started.
Gotcha.
Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Remember. Okay.
All right, our players are off. We are looking at, for generals, we have collect 10 gifts for the garden, 2 from each row of the library in alphabetical view.
Scousen, Minimax Gold Disc is on the card. Someone please do it.
Minimax Gold Disc?
Please do it. I want to see Minimax, because it caused some problems in another match, and I want to see someone just crush it. I want to see Mini and Max Gold Disc. I want to see funny face skip. Hell, maybe someone will just do the dungeon. That would be fun. I don't know. I'm excited for that. Come on, Gold Disc.
It could be so fast. It could be so fast if you know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, it'll take the entire match. So yeah, Mini and Max is definitely very knowledge.
Oh, and 3 gold disc and bingo lines with this goal. The synergy. Come on, like it's right there. Oh god, Keeney says, "Is this the card that they paid Karma to generate for tomorrow's game?" There are multiple rail heists.
Let's see.
2 rail heists, 2 Ninpex, 2 Mortal 2s, 2 Galfarias, and then Avianos also appears on a general square. All right, I'm gonna do a manual countdown for them. Here we go. Got about 10 seconds left in the review. Oh man. Let's go. Alright, so I'll put in whoever is who. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I see.
So that's who's who.
All right, Cosmoing once again with excellent taste. We see a potential Velgress 211. Now, Matt, how hard is it to get a 211 for you?
For me or just like for me? It's like
for you, just for you. I'm putting you on the spot.
It's like guaranteed.
Guaranteed?
No, yeah, like
how much are you gonna be? Like casually, what's your average?
It would have to be disastrously bad to get over 211 with no stars. Like 150. Probably like 150. Yeah, I mean, wow. Maybe a bit higher if I get like messed up by some like enemy chains or something. But like, yeah, but this is doable for most players, even if you don't fly through the levels. Like 211 is not crazy. I do like the what do we have? It must be the mini boss's goal, right? Yeah, only a scout and engineer. This is sort of a like an extension of the regular goal in regular bingo where you can't use bomber. This one is like you can only use the little guy, the guy with a wrench and the guy with ninja stars.
Which the ammo efficiency on them is not very good. I found that out the hard way.
Oh,
you just gotta spend the lives.
CO mentions in the chat, correct? Yeah, we do have Nozzle Bingo coming up in 2 weeks from today. That's true. Yes, 2 weeks from today. The weekend before
27th
Bingo League begins. 27th. Yep. That's the day signups close, and to celebrate signups closing and the Bingo League coming right around the corner, we will have Nozzle Bingo with the brand new goal list featuring actual Nozzle goals to account for the sickos in the community now. Oh my God, Cosmoing, what the heck? He got trapped under a star block. That's insane.
Oh no.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was happening as I was announcing that. Yeah. Please join us for what should be an actual very challenging Nozlo run. I'm looking forward to that. That should be a real good one. And remember, the center square on that board, no matter what it is getting changed to be steal a world record from someone on the leaderboard. So you're gonna have to set a world record to get the center square.
I love it so much.
ILs will not be allowed. ILs will not be allowed.
I have nothing on the 26th, nothing on the 28th, 27. I just wrote Nozlo in all caps. But I'm gonna need time to prepare, and I'm gonna need time to recover. Everyone needs to be here for that Nozlo. You don't even have to get a square for it to be a fun time.
That's true.
Join us.
That's true. You could just be there.
As
and have
Nozlo, I didn't get a single square. I was in a tactics the entire time. What was that? Slow mode, 1 turn movement, reach a score. And we have Rail Heist, beat levels 1 through 5 with a speed record of 18 or less on each.
He's so speedy.
A very Spooty goal.
So speedy.
Speedy for Spooty. So we also have, however, Lazy Cops allowed, beat any 6 levels, except for 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and 18, with all 3 stars. Spooty, 1 through 5, 3 of those levels don't help you progress this, but it's probably worth it to stay in and just do 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, the next 6. Yeah.
Yeah, the next 6. Yeah, because it's not a lot of progress because you were speeding the entire time, but it's progress.
Hey, listen, if you're looking at this and you're thinking like, oh, bingo's coming up and I know the goal list and I don't need to know all these 3-star levels, think again, because this season the 3-star and money crate goals have like random levels in them, so you might have to do some later levels for 3 stars and money crate. So start learning some routes, everybody.
You're
not safe.
In my spicy match, I got one of those rail high goals where you had to just do a level that has never shown up in season 2, and I'm like, wow, I've never played this level before. I think my original casual playthrough of Rail Heist and then never again, and here I was. I'm like, well, I'm going to clip through the wall. That's the only real advantage I have. Golfaria, activate 3 different checkpoints. Well done, Kanvas.
Nice, yeah, that's good.
Putting
Kanvas,
Tilton way ahead.
Kanvas the golfer.
Is Kanvas actually a golfer?
On screen? I mean, I don't know.
I'm talking about real. The way you described it, I'm like, Matt has Kanvas. I don't know.
I don't know. Kanvas is demonstrating some golf skills. I don't know.
And I just remember everyone who signed up for season 3, bosses have changed. We've added some bosses. So like on Mortal 2, I'm sitting and I'm like, not a mini boss, it's a boss that's tiny.
But not this time, not here. But yes, but
not here.
Yeah, but in season 3, the big guy, all the big guys count now. You're welcome for synergy. There you go.
We are actually in kind of a Mortal 2 race.
Hugo started way early though, so I expect Hugo to win this, right?
Hugo's very fast, very efficient. I think Hugo's far enough ahead that they have nothing to fear. Kanvas is particularly excellent at Mortal 2, but you can close the gap, but can you beat Hugo in this race? I don't think so.
This is interesting to me. So the 2 goals are kind of synergistic. Like you have to press all the switches for one of them and also defeat all the mini bosses, so you're kind of doing that. The thing you have to keep in mind is for that goal, pipes aren't allowed, so you can still keep using the engineer to kill the bosses or whatever, but you have to not use the pipes. You have to die to the boss or whatever if you want to maintain that synergy. It's sort of interesting. I don't know if either player is actually going for that, but
there's a lot of goals like that in Spicy where like there's partial overlap on how there's synergy, but that makes you have to make the decision, like, do I complete both goals 50% slower so I can get them at the same time, or do I rush one, take what I know I can get, then do the other or move on?
Okay, so Cosmoing's in a death loop, kind of, and
thankfully
he's not contested.
It's this terrible balance of, hey, I'm warmed up, so I'm going to be more efficient, but also, am I tilting without realizing it? Like, am I going to play poorly and it's going to stack up? Spicy goals, even our best players in the community, Cosmoing being one of them, you can just mess up on these goals. You could get stuck. Like, if anyone's, intimidated about A tier, you got to be good to be A tier, but people in A tier make a lot of mistakes too. Like, it's a challenging game for everyone. And as we kind of were talking about with Naslo, we had to make the nozzle goals harder because we're all better at the game. Yeah. We just keep raising the bar.
You would laugh. Like, people, like, I'm saying this like in general. You in general, like you all, would be very surprised to see some goals that we had to cut from the previous Nozzle Pasta, because there was stuff like hot foot, cherry disc. That's it. That's the goal. Like, yeah, we had to get rid of it. Like stuff like that.
It used to be hard for a lot of us. I mean, it's Borg. Borg can still kill a run. Like Borg, just sometimes he knocks you down. He hits you. He knocks you down. Oh no! Cosmoing.
Oh no.
Is it time? I think it's time to move on. It was a good effort. Like that's what would happen to me if I did this, mate. You're talking about 150. Velgress is your game. I'm not consistent in Velgress. Like the dark chair for Velgress, easy for a lot of folks, painfully, horribly difficult for me. And Cosmoing is kind of sizing up the situation. Campanella, we have that middle square, gold disc without dying to any bosses.
Good luck.
So,
well, he's in alphabetical sort, so I wonder if he's thinking about some general stuff like the
Block wall. Oh yeah, the
yeah.
gifts.
So in the general.
Yeah, this is a gift pick right here. We're going to custom. So, what I suspect might be happening is Cosmoing might be just kind of getting some gifts here to get progress while he sizes up the situation and decides where he wants to go next.
I love sizing up the
Cosmoing is-
situation. You know, just taking a look at the board, taking a look at the board, sizing it up, just thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm making fun of the
Because you don't
caster
get
thing,
holes,
where whenever someone's on the library, the caster will always be like, "Oh, they're really thinking about it. They're really, analyzing the board and planning their next move." It's like, maybe, I don't know. We just like to make it sound more suspenseful, so we insert this like strategic depth to their looking at the library all the time, every time.
For me, like in my spicy matches, when I was on the library for any more than 2 seconds, I was talking to Uncle Sam like, "What are we doing? What are we doing? This is trying to strategize." Like there isn't even really like, it changes the strategy to have someone to bounce ideas off of because no one sees everything in bingo at any level of play. It's a very hard and involved game, and you have to do these really hard challenges while you're going fast, and we are doing the get me out gift here as well. So I think Cosmoing trying to get some gifts while maybe deciding what to do next. It's also possible that Cosmoing might be kind of worried about walking into a snipe. So when an opponent checks off a square, we might see Cosmoing pivot to a goal. And that's Mortal 2.
It's one of them.
All three
And
boss,
now
boss one
we're doing the climb.
damaging
So I think
here.
Hugo's gonna get both.
Hugo's going to get both. Yeah, Hugo's too far along.
Do we have a lot of
Like,
lives
and
left? Oh, we got
and
plenty
exactly
of
as I
lives. We got
expected.
plenty of lives. We're good.
Yeah, Kanvas has closed the gap a little bit, but not even close to getting Hugo, unless
Hugo is getting
snipe-
harassed by a hot dog.
Oh god, that is a terrible enemy. Like it's just, and you can't use warrior. You can't. You can't use bomber, and they respawn. This could. Oh! Put a portal down, please.
Well, at this point, the goal is now just like you can't use engineer pipes. You can use the bomber now. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
there it
get
is,
out of
there
here.
it is.
All right, this looks like we're in the clear now, and we're gonna see a gold disc. It's big.
So Spooty just finished shifting gears. I'm not sure if that name existed before today because I don't recognize it. What level number is that?
Shifting gears.
Is that like 7?
Off the top of my head, I only have some of them memorized.
This introduces the lever.
7.
mechanic.
I have a reputable source telling me it's 7 before I open the
Yes. That was almost a blind guess, right? Like I knew it couldn't be like the first 5. That's about as far as I got.
All right, Cosmoing is like stroked into the hole like 3 times here. That's 5. Come on, you got this, man. Tied up.
All right, there
that
you
gold
go.
disc.
So
All right, here we go.
very sorry, Kanvas. That was a costly snipe. That was on the costly side. But
Sorry.
what are our players going to? We have Magic Garden on Cosmoing's side.
We're doing some more gifts. Gift.
That's right. And this might just be a straight up 10 gift rush, which it's a good way to kind of again get a feel for how things are with the other players.
He's the
strategize with
He's the gift
teammates.
guy, right? I mean,
Is he the gift guy?
yeah, it's the former world record holder for gifts.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
For a long time, he was the gift guy. We have another player attempting Velgris.
Velgras. So keep in mind, Hugo's doing this knowing what Cosmoing went through.
Yeah.
So
And he's like, I got this.
So-
He says, like, don't worry, buddy. I'm going to first try this. I got you. I'll pick you up where you fell.
I love it. Now, Kanvas hasn't made another decision yet. Again, probably strategizing with Spooty. And like, we're seeing all 4 players, run into hardships. We're seeing all 4 players succeed. This is what you want to see in a match. You want to see them fall, but get back up. As in what Cosmoing just did.
Oh, no.
The creature just fell, and then you just jump back up by pressing left and right at the same time.
Shout out to the creature. I recently got
can't
noticed that
wait.
my book was shipping. Yeah,
I got the notification a few days ago, and like I just like posted, I think in all caps, General, like, hey, I got the email.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
How big do you think this? Do you think like it's gonna be just a nice addition? Or you're like, okay, that was cool, and move on, or do you think like this is gonna change things? Like, what do you predict about this compendium?
I don't think it'll be too crazy. I don't think they're gonna reveal some crazy stuff. I would just like to see some little tidbits, some fun little lore, whatever. That's fun. That's good for me.
Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be. But in my heart of hearts, I want like this huge revelation, like Ian Spencer was also Greg Milk, and they're like, now we have to reassess. I want that, but we're not going to get it.
Yeah,
I want it to just be wild. I want us to have like group sessions just talking about what we found in this. But again, it's probably not going to be that grandiose.
I just think it's a really cool collector's item to have, no matter what.
Oh yeah. I almost bought the Ultimate Edition with the Switch copy, even though I don't have a Switch. I almost did that, but I'm like, I could just buy the game again for a friend instead of just buying a Switch edition and sitting on it because I don't have a friend who owns a Switch. Star Wasper. Oh, Hugo. Easy does it. Nice save. And we have Cosmoing in Star Wasper. And we're still doing gifts. Yes.
He has two more. I think he needs Wasper, and then he has to go get 2 keys in Belgris. Oh, okay. All right. I think this
might already have the 2 keys.
He was only doing gold disc runs. I don't know if he ever got the 2 keys before pivoting to gifts. Because he was just doing this gold disc goal, so I don't think he actually got the 2 keys at any point. All right, we are looking pretty close to the end. I don't know if Hugo has this. This is going to be really close, actually, based on...
Hugo's looking good.
Yeah, to finish.
But yeah, there have been hits. Yeah. You're talking about survive.
Yeah, I don't know about this. Like
2:16.
5
yeah,
seconds
5
off.
seconds off. Yeah. And that's another thing. Like just getting through Belgris. If you're good at the game, you're good at the game. But for a lot of folks, like just completing Belgris and all is pretty challenging. And now you're going to put a time limit on a game where you really want to be able to think. It's a really devious goal, but I love it. I love seeing people attempt it because I don't think anyone's ever done it like first try in a match.
Yeah, never.
Not that I think. And by the way, adding to that, you probably don't want to do it on your first try either because it's time to climb.
Yeah, you should die.
Yeah, it's like 2 seconds.
Yeah, like stupidly eats 3 seconds of your IGT for no reason.
Yep. But you don't lose that, of course, if you restart. I mean, Cosmoing's getting the keys now, so yeah, he didn't get it when he was there before. And that bird was not playing nice.
Okay.
Seaside Drive beat stages 1 and 2 using only the side shot except in boss fights.
This is tricky for a reason that may not be immediately clear like when you read the goal, but you must pretty much perfect stage 1 for this because you have to die a few times in stage 2 because you can't kill the beams.
Yeah, when I first learned that, like that was a terrifying thought because it actually it makes this a lot more dangerous just because of how good you need to be in the first stage. Because I mean, you can dot eater that, you can just dodge it without fighting back, but it's easy to make a mistake. All right, so Spooty has finished Rail Heist, which is great. It was a time-consuming goal, but that was 1-2 goals right there first time, and he knew he was going to get it eventually. It wasn't a risky game. So
Spooty's
very well done, great strategic choice.
Spooty's going to run low percent, Barbuda low percent. This is the beat the game with only 2 items, which is the low percent route.
So low percent route, if I remember right, that is the
you just get
push
the pin. You just get the pin.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah.
And then you go the mimic route.
When I played through Barbuda casually, I figured out the key route. and I had no concept of the other two routes. I didn't even know that they existed, but I knew like there were places I didn't go yet because I couldn't. Like I never found the candy, and it's really impressive how open-ended the game is. It's a slow game, and people kind of think, oh, Barbuda, boring, slow-paced, and it is slow-paced, but it's also extremely open-ended. You can go in any direction, and the way that goals are laid out, routing in Barbuda is a really big deal, probably more than any other game, just because of how much of a time loss it is if you go in the wrong direction.
Now, this Campanella goal to me is one of these like time to lock in goals because you pretty much have no restrictions for the entire run until you have to fight a boss, in which case your whole run rides on not dying. It doesn't really become a problem either until like stage D and E. Like those two bosses are kind of tricky, but you really shouldn't die in the first two ever. Like the basketball should never kill you, and the Ferris wheel is pretty predictable. But then when you get to the third stage, that guy can be kind of weird with the shots and their not homing, but they're tracking on you. And then the fruit, whatever, and then Zoo's shots are kind of spooky. But like that all sounds fine, but when you can't die one time, it's extremely spooky, and you have to be like so careful, you know?
The World 3 boss, that one is the hardest boss in the game for me, because it's just like... It's brilliant. It is brilliant, but it's also like a lot of like doing many things at once, dodging the enemy, the boss's hitbox, dodging their shots, and also actually getting your hits in, because it's a very disorienting fight if you're not used to it.
No, everyone's saying that like the Hugo is using not side shots in the bonus in the bonus game, and I literally never thought about it. That's such a technicality that like I hadn't even thought about it. The intention of the goal is like for you to not use it in the actual stage where the enemies are. Like I'm not gonna. That's my bad for not writing the goal better. Not on Hugo for like miswrote. I think it's. I'm not gonna stop that. That's just my bad for not writing the goal better. Because that should be allowed. That's not supposed to be banned. So that's fine. That's my bad. But you were all correct in your analysis of exact wording of goals to point it out as usual. Thank you, everybody. So grateful for your commentary and eagle-eyed feedback. Jesus. Whoa. Fucking yeah.
I can't help but think sometimes, like, do we actually keep you up at night because of how much we're constantly just like, it's always a new thing with this goal, to always like, and it's just like it's in every direction. I'm so sorry you have to go through that.
No,
thank you for all of your skills writing goals.
No, that's fine. that one is literally just like it's just could be better worded.
So Cosmoing has gotten the 10 gifts in Campanella. Yes, hopefully we don't die to these bosses. And oh my god, this is probably an extremely unfortunate snipe heading for Hugo, who just jumped into Barbuda. Spooty's basically at the end. Zero chance that Spooty's going to lose this race. As just dies to the mimic.
That's fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. But yeah, it's not going to be good for Hugo if they stick around here. Bad. Oh no! Did Cosmoing take a death?
I guess. Yes.
I think
was that against the basketball too?
It was a basketball.
All right, forget what I said about like, oh, you should never die to the basketball. Don't let Cosmoing hear me say that, please. That never happened.
So we are back in Velgras. We have returned to this enemy. Velgras is, if you play it well, the fastest game in the collection for golds and cherries, right? Basically. And I think I've seen more time spent trying to get the gold and cherry goals on Valgris than any other game. I just see so many people just get stuck in Valgris. It's happened to me. It happens all the time in bingo. Valgris is a very dangerous game, and I really want to see Cosmoing get on top of this. I want to see this 211.
Oh, me too.
Sub 211.
I definitely do too. Spooty's about a low % win in the boss fight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kanvas is hard looping like a champion.
Hell yeah. So defeat the boss, stop picking up any ninja stars, which, you know, Nimpec's the kind of game where, like, it's not that bad as long as you're full power. When you're not full power, then you gotta do a lot of dodging. You gotta do a lot of dodging, and you gotta pick your battles.
Oh, there it is! Did you see on Hyper Contender, there's this goofy setting that is part of this Hyper Contender thing that's like, when you get stunned and hit, you lose 5 rings, and that just happened to Hugo. It doesn't happen that often, but, like, this is basically just Hyper Contender on chaos settings, and one of them is you get, like, totally screwed if you're hit with under stun, and your rings just go flying like Sonic. I love it.
Yeah,
but Hugo's a champion and wins anyway.
Wow.
Great recovery. If Cosmoing finishes this run and wins, it will be, like, such crappy timing for Spooty having just opened Valgris for the first time. But, like, not really that bad because this is his first try, I think.
Oh yeah, it won't be a huge time loss for Spooty, but it's interesting because how good is Spooty at Valgris? I'd say pretty good. Like, there's a good chance Spooty could get it on this run, assuming, of course, Cosmoing doesn't get it first.
I have no idea what's going on. Kanvas just, like, played a replay on his screen. I don't know what happened.
Played a replay?
Yeah, like he was watching an instant replay on his screen.
Oh, he was probably referring to reference material.
Maybe. Well, no, it looked like he was watching his own replay for something. I don't really know what was going on. Okay,
and wow, Cosmoing got it.
Yes, Cosmoing did get it. Very nice job.
Now, Seaside Drive.
F. We just got an F from Kanvas. Devolution is just clear the board of everything every round. No pieces left, no villagers, nothing. Gonna have a clean slate every round. Divers.
So
that's you. That's
are
you a Divers fan?
I like Divers. I actually really like Divers. I think it's an interesting game to play, but growing up, I had Wizardry on the NES, and Wizardry, very, very archaic dungeon crawler type RPG, very unforgiving. I never got far, but Divers reminded me of that, where, like, you know, you have your Final Fantasy, and that's of course Brimstone, and then Divers feels very Wizardry to me. It has that mystique. It has that kind of almost oppressive atmosphere where it's like, okay, this game is not only going to tell you nothing, it's going to take away some visibility on the mechanics. Like, you get very little information in Divers. And it really brought me back to that foreboding difficulty of those classic RPGs. So yeah, I like it. So win a fight against piranhas without using the bomb. This goal. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you can use the bomb, just not in the fight, because people have asked if you can use it to, like, go get the lance with that wall. That's allowed. You just can't hit the piranhas with the bomb, which is the main strat for doing it in regular bingo.
Yeah, it lets you kill them at level 3, which is way earlier than you're supposed to, because I'm sure everyone who's played Divers has done the thing where you take 2 steps to the right out of home base, you run up piranhas, and you're like, wow, this game is hard. Until you realize, just don't go to the right until you've done everything else. So yeah, piranhas, very difficult. What is the earliest that you could reasonably do that fight bombless, do you think? Like level 5?
maybe it was Goose who did it in a recent. Someone did it in a recent match, and I think they were level 4 or 5. Yeah, I'm not a divers pro, so I really don't know. But if you have the right equipment, I think you could probably do it at level 4.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's another thing. Like, do you get the artifacts you need to craft the better weapons? Because getting money isn't really that hard in divers if you know where the chests are. It's the pickups that come from only certain enemies and only through RNG. That's what makes it really tough. So Devolution, yes, we have to beat 5 levels, fully clearing the board of all villagers, demons, PC-tron. So just there has to be nothing on the field. Just everyone dies. No pieces left behind either. And if you're really good about efficiency with pieces, if you're able to just try and do a lot with a little, it's really not that bad because you don't have to do any new ones. You don't have to worry about the villager, just kill a villager too. Everyone dies. And that is Hyper Contender successful for Hugo. Well done. Well done. That looked like a lot of fun.
And the 3 gold discs, does that happen? That was just marked off? It's not a gold disc. It's not. Yeah.
And by the way, Cosmoing attempting Seaside Drive, wasn't it Hugo who was in it earlier? It sounds like Cosmoing might be trying to fight back this goal that was giving them trouble.
Yeah, the gold disc requirement for Hyper Contender is win the tournament on default ring settings, so that does not count. And as I think Violet mentioned in the chat, it is faster, so it doesn't count.
Hugo's in Campanella. Cosmoing attempting Campanella earlier. It feels like Hugo and Cosmoing are really strategizing about specific games, and just if someone can't do it, the other one tries and picks it up.
Yeah. Hey, whatever works. You're on a team for a reason, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Spooty has one more round to go in Devolution. Looking really good shape. Gonna have a pretty good piece count to do this. That's not a very scary board. Should be fine. Yeah, I think if Hugo gets deep enough in this game, like I would say like stage C or further, and like dies to a boss, then he should just finish the game to get the general goal for gold disc.
Yeah,
you know.
That's true. Yeah, and it's just it's scary. It's very scary. We have level 3 in divers, so Kanvas is, just chugging along. He's running his divers errands, picking up gold. We're seeing about picking up, weapons, any resources you need to prepare for this piranha fight.
We always stay prepared. Reminder, everyone, the winner of this match, which is currently very close, 5-4, the winner of this match goes on to play next week in the Super Bowl of Spicy Bingo, and they will fight whoever wins tomorrow between the Group B finals. So that is on Karma's channel tomorrow afternoon, I believe. Like, I'm certain of it. I just gotta check it. 3 o'clock tomorrow, I believe. Let me just double check that.
3 o'clock Eastern time?
Yes, 3 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern time tomorrow. Don't miss it. Got a Rank and Flesh, Keeney and Toots. The big game is coming up.
All right. So we are in Hard Loop. We did not see a success in Hard Loop on Kanvas's side, but we are working on it with Spooty. And yes, just make sure no weapon upgrades, and you can also tell early in this hard loop run, the game really doesn't like pull its punches. You have just danger coming from every direction, and you also have to specifically dodge the power up. And the game's going to be giving it to you pretty often, so every time you kill something, you got to keep in mind, okay, when is it going to show up? And if I'm correct, it's when it's not on the field, like when it disappears, every third kill will be that weapon pickup. And if you pick that up, you're allowed to die to not invalidate the run without firing anything. Is that correct, Matt?
What's that? What about firing things? What?
So for Nimpec, if you pick up, I know the goal says defeat a boss without picking up any ninja stars. So if you pick up the power up, even if you die without firing, it's invalid, correct?
Yeah, as written, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be. That should probably be built in as a failsafe, because that would actually be cool if you could sacrifice a life if you screwed up. But as written, the goal doesn't allow for that. I'd have to think of a way to succinctly write that so that you could do that, because that would be probably a better design goal.
Without throwing powered up ninja star, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Really rolls off the tongue. No, I'm not making fun of you. Like, that was also what I was thinking as like the way to do it. I'm like, oh no, I can't think of a version that sounds good. Sorry.
When you first said like, "Yep, got it," I was like, "Hey, I came up with a great idea."
No,
so
no.
I was like, "Wait a minute,
No.
wait a minute,
No.
Matt's making fun of
No,
me."
I really did sound like I just like dunked on you for no reason. I'm terribly sorry. Please forgive.
You can dunk on me anytime you want.
No, that's not what I'm here for. No, I'm not that guy. Yeah, we got all the keys. Are there any games in this collection where you eat berries? Not unrelated question, but are the things in combatants, are those berries? Do those count? We always call them honeydew, right?
Yeah, it's honeydew. I always used to call them peas. I think a lot of other people did. But then, like, someone's like, the file's called honeydew.png.
Oh, sorry. Hugo just had a super scary moment with the boss. That was extremely scary. Okay, we're good. We're good. That was very scary. Oh my goodness.
Like, I was watching Kick Club and I'm like, oh my god, are you okay?
Oh, jeez, that was close. No, he was like running away from the Ferris wheel as it was coming towards him. It was extremely scary.
Hugo being very wise to take the long route. The water in Campanelle is very scary.
What are we doing in Kick Club? Oh, this is fun. Gold disc with 3 extra lives remaining. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we do have there is a jumping bead in Grimstone. I remember that.
It's also the moon cap, right?
Yeah, it's the Amazy Daisy of Grimstone. Like, it tries to run away all the time, but it gives you a truckload of XP.
Yeah, a metal slime also. Yeah. All right, excellent Act 1 boss kill on Cosmoing's side.
Spooty with 1 life left is a little scary, but I believe.
Hard loop's hard. Like, there's just so much stuff. Like, it is manageable, but you kind of have to know what's coming. You have to know, like, what you're going to do in certain situations.
Hard loop is hard. More at 6. Yeah, thank you.
When I casually played Nimpec, that was one of the games where I cherry dissed it pretty quickly.
Yo, Spooty's nasty. Okay, sorry, Spooty's going crazy. Just did some wild stuff to dodge stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. and we're at the spikes farming for lives, it seems. Which, yes, please do that. You need lives. But it's just like, I loved Nimpact, but I didn't really get to play it much on my trek to getting 50 cherries because I cherried it very quickly, and it's like, okay, I really would like to do this more.
Boss fight for Hugo. I haven't really
started doing that again until bingo.
Boss fight for Hugo. Sorry, this is one of
Oh
those.
yeah,
oh my gosh, it's so scary. It's so scary. This is such a scary. But this is probably where the difficulty of this goal peaks. Is like right here. All right, the tomato coming up. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that wasn't even the. Yeah, that's right. There's so much to this boss fight.
Okay. The thing you have to remember about the tomato is that it only makes projectiles when its live body hits the ground, unlike the other ones. The other ones hit the ground when they die and make the projectiles. The tomato does it while it's alive. All right, 80% there for Hugo. This would be huge. This would be a double click if he does the goal for real. This will be a huge double click to go up 7-5.
And then as we start talking about potentially going to tiebreaker, we're going to really be thinking about who's like, who's ahead first, who's going to break that tiebreaker. Because if our teams go, let's say 6-5, that means for the team behind, they would have to get 2 points in order to win on the tiebreaker instead of just one. It's a huge tempo flip that you really start thinking about as you get closer to the end of time, the end of the actual competition, the 2:15.
Divers did it.
Spooty is hanging in there, just almost at the boss. Well done, Kanvas. Golfaria next. So we already had some Golfaria earlier, and we also had Cosmoing in there. For Golfaria now.
15 clubs.
Yes, 15 clubs. And we could also potentially pick up a gold or a cherry. Maybe not a cherry, but definitely a gold is possible.
That math isn't right, is it? Wait, I think I did some bad math. I don't think 50 strokes isn't 15 clubs, is it? Hold on.
No, we actually, so I forgot who else was there, but we actually talked about that because there's 2 different goals for Golfaria to ask for a certain amount of clubs or a certain amount of strokes, and the math didn't math. It just.
Why did nobody tell me this? That I did bad math. Hello?
I actually don't know why.
Yeah. No, yes. I realize this now. But that's the whole point. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Here's that's a pretty major problem. All right. By the way, okay, boss is on screen for Spooty and Hugo. Hugo cannot die for this double goal.
Can't die again.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I think he has enough with the ghost though. I think he has enough. Oh my god. No, he doesn't. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's cracked. Okay.
The power-ups are death.
This is crazy.
Okay.
Okay. That's.
Hugo's being safe.
Oh no.
Hugo's playing safe.
Oh my gosh. This is horrible tentacles for Spooty. Oh my gosh. Please. Come on. This is crazy. That's it. It's got to be it. Oh, he only has one star. No.
Spooty's gonna run.
Oh, he got it. Oh my god, he got it.
Right.
Let's go.
Spooty.
Let's go, Spooty.
Hugo.
And then Hugo. Did Hugo die? No, Hugo finished. Hugo
died.
But finish. No. Gold disc though. Gold disc.
Yeah. Gold disc.
Oh my god.
I think that's why Hugo's thinking, do I get out now? No, I want this gold disc.
That was insane from Spooty. That was incredibly done. I cannot. Oh my god. Last life. Oh my gosh.
If that happened in the opposite direction, this would be a completely different game right now. But we just have this tempo for Team Teal, Spooty, and Kanvas. They're obviously ahead, and we know that Hugo and Cosmoing, they're still working towards their goals. There's still a lot of room in this to kind of just change up between the two teams.
Man, that is very unfortunate for for Hugo, but that does get the big general goal done. Oh man. Yes. Yeah. As Karma mentioned, Spooty and Seaside, get your memes ready. Yeah.
So Spooty is attempting what Hugo and Cosmoing couldn't achieve earlier. We'll see if he can kind of break the spell that this game has had on our match so far. Kanvas is in Gulf area. Just, very low stakes game. You aren't going to lose a run at the end of Gulf area. You just got to spend the time. It's just a longer goal for that safety that you're getting.
You know what? In the best interest of, getting on the same page. Once Spooty stream froze? Okay. Once Spooty's in a bonus game or something, I'm probably going to pause and then just clarify with Kanvas directly, because I don't want there to be any confusion when this is done with the number that's required, because there are obviously two different numbers on the goal.
Yeah, no, that's completely understandable.
I'm pretty sure the intention is actually 15 clubs and not have 50 strokes, so that's just bad. Once Spooty beats the boss, I'm gonna pause the game.
Yep. On Hugo's stream, we do have. Yep. Okay. While Matt's taking care of that, I would like to let everyone know at home that this stream is sponsored by LX4. They say that the dev team from the LX3 is working on the LX4, if you can believe it. And we're all going to see how that goes. Pog indeed. I don't think the LX stands for anything specifically. Trying to think. Yeah, I think it's just. It's in Rome, and it's a Roman numeral for 60, so it could just be that. But then, why 60? Lovely xylophones. Hi, winner bit. Some of us have joked about if there was DLC for UFO 50, would it just add games? I would totally be fine for 10 more games just added to this somewhere, maybe 2 from each of the 5 generations or rows. No, that would be day one purchase, most definitely.
Okay, we're good to restart.
Awesome.
I just clarified with Kanvas that it really is 15 clubs and that my math just sucks.
So Hugo right now is going for the Campanella 3 goal. That is to have a score that is less than 1,500 points, which specifically just means don't kill things unless you are really serious about it. Also, each of your continues is 100 points at the end. So if you really wanted to make sure that you wanted to drive your score down, you could actually burn a continue or two just to make sure that those don't become points at the end of the game.
I'll probably modify. I will modify the Seaside goal to be clear that bonus stages are fine too. That's I was not thinking that when I wrote the goal. I was just like, oh, it's the bonus stage. Do whatever you want. Like, I don't know. Okay, we're good. I think Spooty's gonna get it here. I feel confident.
It's looking good. Like he's playing very smoothly. Just knows exactly what you need to do to dodge these safely. Except that was scary. That could have gone either way.
Cosmoing has got a bunch of lives, so that's good.
Yeah, Cosmoing just very cleanly getting through a kick club, not just safely but also very quickly. It's a time-consuming goal with a lot of possibility for failure behind it, but if you know the game, you'll be just fine.
Goodbye, Galbraith. You have a favorite Campanella 3 boss?
My favorite actually is Robopoke.
Oh.
Well, no, now hear me out. Robopoke is actually the most frustrating boss in the entire collection, but that's part of what I like about it. If you're the bad guys, bad guys in Campanella 3, what kind of a boss are you going to send to the enemies? You're not going to send them a tree that they can just
you're a representative boss.
Yes.
He's at the table. He's at the high table or whatever. Exactly.
It's like Robopoke is what they probably should throw at Pilot to kill him. Robopoke is appropriately dangerous for the theming of the game, and also, depending on your interpretation of the story, Campanella 3 could also be a very dark game.
Nice. Spooty got the second laser to come on screen, so he got both of them on the same. That's really nice.
So it saved an entire life.
Kick Club looking very good for Cosmoing. I don't want to jinx it, but Cosmoing's a gamer, so I believe.
Not until you're out of USA World for me. Just any of these levels could just turn to crap. See, that's what I'm talking about. I hate that it's impossible to dodge those unless you put so much time in just practicing each individual level, because they all kind of almost operate on different timers. It seems like it's the worst.
What the Karma, what is this guy out of nowhere, just left field? American football sucks. Okay, or do you mean in the context of we're beating them up in Kick Club? Because otherwise, damn, that is just an unprecedented comment. Okay, damn, out of nowhere.
I mean, anywhere except for the UFO 50 community, that would mean something completely different. Like only in UFO 50 can it mean precisely what it does.
I appreciate that Karma is in the chat, picks up a mic, brings it up to her face. It's like, is this on? Hey, fuck American football. Okay, all right. Thank you for your comment. Have a nice day. See you later. Cosmoing is almost done, and Spooty did it.
Hey!
Yeah, Spooty did it. Hey. Oh, gold disc. Spooty gold disking Seaside Drive, unheard of.
I mean, it's 6 extra minutes. 2 more stages.
This is for shooter, because it's one of those shooter games for the general goal.
Yeah, but I mean, how much more time is Spooty spending in Seaside Drive to turn this into a goal?
I think this is the play. The other options are you'll probably play Wasper, and then you have to play something like Elvazar or Caramel or something like that. So you're already halfway through this. I think banking this as a gold disc is a good play. Maybe even a cherry. I mean, there's also cherry 3 games in one column. So, column 8. What else do you have there? Zoldath, baby.
That's right.
Zoldath, Rail Heist, and Rakshasa. Those are your other options in column 8.
I mean, I'd like to see some Zoldath. I will always watch Zoldath. That's the #1 game I want to see in Bingo, because you actually have no idea how it's going to go.
Cosmoing has exactly 3 lives. Okay, Cosmoing did it. Exactly 3. Sorry, I just noticed Cosmoing had exactly 3 lives on the boss and got it. Woo!
Wow. Well done. That could have been a lot of time lost if you didn't get that. Very well done. So we're talking about pin golf for a moment. Would this potentially be a cherry disc rush?
Yeah, I think so. I think it is. Yeah. I think we're going to see like, oh gosh, I don't know, pin golf, Barbuda, and you already got the cherry and kick club, so probably just like pin golf and Barbuda. Yeah. It's nice when things work out, isn't it?
Yeah, like you're just playing a bingo match, and it's like, wait a minute, I actually have partial progress on this general, and I can finish it out. It's just because, like, that's one of my weaknesses. I'm not very good at working on generals in tandem with other things, but sometimes I get lucky, and it's like, okay, it's a good thing I was doing kick club.
Oh yeah, Waldorf's Journey also in row 1. Yeah, that's true. It's even faster than Barbuda. Kanvas has 56 strokes. He needs 3 more clubs. I think he's looking at a map.
Oh yeah, whenever I play Golf Area in any bingo match, I always have the map up, just because, like, there's some places you can go to if you just practice doing it, but if you have to do more than the bare minimum, I feel like the game just becomes a lot more daunting without a map by my side. Because Golf Area is a large map. It's a very large map.
There's just so many things to do.
Seeing Cosmoing here in pin golf just reminds me, before the match, Cosmoing was working on this mod. Is it a mod map?
No. He was playing there's a goal in Spicy where you have to hit the ball behind you every stroke. Like you have to hit it away from the hole every stroke and beat 5 holes or something. So he was practicing that goal.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about that, like, wait a minute, but I also, on the second level, I thought I saw bumpers that I've never seen before, but it just might have been it might have been a while since I have played pin golf, because I don't think I had to do it at all this Spicy League.
That goal comes entirely from, like, a challenge that started separately in the server, and I thought it was so cool. People were basically doing it for the whole game, and I said, that's awesome. Let's add it to, like, as a small Spicy goal.
Oh, wow. I love it. Makes me wonder, like, what other crazy discovered things, are we still going to discover? Like, how much have we actually peeled back the onion of, like, what kind of challenge runs you can do in the game?
The onion mentioned, onion delivery on the card mentioned.
Onion delivery.
Cosmoing is going to do that for sure at some point if no one else does. Cosmoing's kind of an onion head. He's demonstrated proficiency in the way of the onion.
That's another game I really like to see, because everyone plays onion delivery a little differently. Like, no one's ever going to take the exact same route as you, and it's almost like an expression. Like, people express themselves through their routes and how they play onion delivery, and I really dig it because it's different for everyone.
Oh, we actually have an opportunity to say, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Pulp. Let's go. And there he goes, because he's weak and lame. Or, sorry, clumsy and trash. Excuse me. Let me get this right. Clumsy and trash.
What other terrible things can we say about it? Terrible, it's trash. Hugo is once again doing a low score run of Campanella 3. Just basically get a gold disc with less than 1,500 points, which means you can't kill many enemies, and you also want to hopefully have as few continues as possible by the end, which, you don't have to take it to extreme. Like 1,500 is a lot more leisurely a barrier than you might think. Like,
yeah, if you're not shooting most things, then you don't really have to worry about the continues.
Yeah, exactly. If I were to try this goal, though, I would get back into the habit of just trying to do 100% runs, and it's like it's over because I just did this entire world 100%.
Listar says, "What's required for Cherry?" Well, it's beating the game with more than 1,500 points. that's Cherry. It's just the Cherry threshold.
It really is brilliant because we've gotten so used to trying to overperform and perfect all the different games, and this goal just says chill out for this one playthrough, dial it down. We know you can get 3,000 in Campanella 3, just bring it down a notch.
Oh my god. Okay, so Violet says there should be a reword so that the goal should be like you can score exactly 1,500 and it counts. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do that, but what if we have a Noslo goal that is to beat Campanella 3 with exactly 1,500 points? Is that too much?
Well, I think there's a more chaotic and almost mean way we could do this. We could instead choose a very specific number, like 1473, and now our players will have to just keep track of their score, and they'd have to know how killing a certain amount of enemies might affect their score, because you need that exact score target. Because if it's 1,500, that's 1,500 is just 15 stages 100%, which that's hard. That is definitely hard.
People are suggesting People are suggesting to tokenize it, make it like a purely random number.
we need this. Wait, a new bingo variant, like even worse than Noslo.
Everything's random. Everything.
Just random bingo.
Have random number gold discs between 1 and 20. Like I don't.
Well, you get this. You could also do like Blue Beak allowed, beat token level. You may only pray to token number between 2 and 5 ancestors, and it's like you could create bizarre, not necessarily easy or hard, but bizarre combinations.
Oh my god. Oh, this is it. Canvas did it.
I like a ranks. Beat Campanella 3 is 1 XYZ score. XYZ are the last 3 digits of your bingo sync seed. All right, Canvas has gotten the 15 clubs. Well done.
That's 3 cherries for 3 cherries for Cosmoing done.
Oh wow. Wow. Well done.
Wow. Expert dodging from Spooty. All right.
Grimstone and Ninpeck. So Ninpeck, now Canvas is taking a shot at it. Who hasn't done?
Well, no, this is just for Cherry. This is just for Cherry for the general goal.
Oh.
This is just a knockout of Cherry. The Grimstone pick. Wintering. Oh, the Western Mine. Oh yeah. I see. This goal has come up fairly often, even though it's not like weighted any heavier than the other ones. It's just as likely, but it's been on a lot of cards. It's a good one. I like seeing this goal for Grimstone. You have to get your party ready to fight in the mine where there are some tough enemies. You could get all slimes, which are not too bad, but you can also get that dude who smacks the ground and hits everybody.
It kind of feels like there's going to be some RNG behind it, and if you get bad enough RNG, even if you do all the right things, you can be in a bad situation or get knocked out. But if you spend more time at home, maybe grinding or building up resources, maybe you can make it easier. So how much time investment do you want to do before going into the mines? Or do you just want to throw attempts at it in hopes that the RNG slot machine lets you in.
Gonna be honest, I am surprised that both Avianos and Onion Delivery have lasted this long. I think Onion Delivery is one that I assumed that would be the next goal for Cosmoing.
I'm shocked that no one touched Avianos yet. And I've been seeing this a lot. A lot of people haven't been going to Avianos, even in Spicy.
Yeah.
It's just
one war. It's just one war.
It's not that bad. It's just not that bad. And you have a good idea already, if you're familiar with Avianos, which 3 ancestors you're going to choose for this. Like Trilock, you basically need Trilock. It's the best one, clearly.
I have been considering whether this should be moved down to 2 ancestors, because I was thinking about it too, and I thought maybe 3 is just like too much like a normal scenario, but Trial 2 still has a little bit of difficulty added to it, so maybe it's not too bad. I don't know.
Well, my worry with being only able to pray to 2 ancestors, wouldn't there be a possible arrangement where?
Oh, you're right. That's why. Because the rotation can force you to have 3 that aren't. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I was actually thinking about that. Like, you can't really drive it down more, or otherwise you can soft block people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. This should be just about it for Hugo. Got the refill. Kanvas is just going to be chilling in Impact for a while.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So with this is going to tie up the game, and it's going to interestingly release both Hugo and Spooty from their goals at the same time, because they're both doing this Campanella 3 thing. And then it's going to be tied at 9, and we'll see what they do next, because both Kanvas and Cosmoing are working on different things. So, if Hugo and Spooty go into different things, then who knows where this is going to go next. If they go into the same thing, we could have a race. I mean, I'm very excited to see what happens when Hugo finishes this Camp 3. Because we're going to be tied, and we're going to have somewhere to go. All right, there goes Queen Zoo. Assuming that we're under 15, which I think we are way under.
In a matter of speaking, like, Cosmoing and Kanvas are both, they're like not even able to interact with like the strategy of their teammates, because they're both playing their game, and they're stuck playing their game for a while. Like, you can't bail out of these games within reason and come back later. Like, you don't want to do that with Brimstone. You can't do it in Impact. So right now, I'm thinking about Hugo and Spooty, because these are the moves right now that are going to basically determine the tempo for the entire rest of the match.
Spooty might wrap up Shooter. That's possible. Oh, actually, yeah. Hugo's got progress towards that too now with the Campanella 3 gold disc, but he's going back to Campanella 1. Okay.
Yeah. So not going for that, but definitely thinking about Campanella. Now again, even one death during a boss will knock you out of this, and we've seen this. We've seen this do some damage this game. We've seen both Cosmoing and Hugo struggle with this one. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Like, it's just the nerves going into that final fight, knowing that like you're basically on your last life instantly the moment you walk in.
All right.
That doesn't sound like a good feeling.
Wasn't that Hugo? Hugo got to Queen Zoo and died, right? Earlier, gold disking this, yeah.
Yes, that's right. And then Hugo just finished it off to get that gold disc in the bag.
Yeah.
But now we're back. Now we're going for it again.
We back. Oh man.
All right, we got Avianos for Spooty.
We got 4 Hawks for Cosmoing.
Oh, no.
We got Blind Bull.
What happened to my precious resist bug? I miss the days when nothing would stick. Like my first playthrough of Brimstone, no one got blinded, no one got any other stats effect. I thought that's how the game was programmed. I didn't know that was a bug. And then it was fixed, and life got a lot harder overnight.
Yeah, it sucks that Bull is blinded too. He's your DPS. All right.
Absolutely.
At least you have Maria. We are attacking the tumbleweed. The tumbleweed is down. And this is not a big deal.
Yeah, Cosmowing's fine.
Very nice, very nice. I don't know. You think this guy has a chance for Spooty? This one archer? He's pushing it. I don't know.
So I'm actually going to check on this. So what are the 3 ancestors that Spooty has chosen?
Steg, Rexodon, and I assume Trilok, because I think there was a teleport. So I think it's Steg, Rexodon, and Trilok. Pretty sure. I'm not 100%.
I think I would trade out Steg for Brontor. I think Brontor's just ability to scale up your economy and get you all those resources. I think you really need that. And I feel like Stagnar is more of like, don't take Rexodon, but do take Stagnar. Like, it's either or for them, but I just feel like Rexodon is just the better one.
I like Rexy.
So is this like me and Rexy go all the way back? Like, it's not Rexodon, you know him by the nickname.
Oh my god, Spooty. Oh my god, the single humming bomber getting the job done. Spooty might have it like next turn.
Yeah.
That's kind of some weak sauce defense, but like, you know, let's see what happens. Hopefully they attack the left castle and it
they just didn't attack. It's not to Spooty's benefit to attack anyone.
Yeah, you want to build up.
He might be thinking, take surprise attack if you lose the fight. So like, he's not going to use it now. Oh, I don't think this will do it. No. Wait.
I think
Wait. That's it.
No, the archer can kill him. That one archer.
No,
oh my gosh.
No. Wait.
Oh no. The single archer. Spooty was probably like screaming at that bomber to go up. That took so long.
I feel you, Spooty. That was so frustrating.
No, they went after the empty castle. No.
All right, everyone, make yourself a sandwich. We'll be in Avianos when you get back.
Damn. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. That was such a sad series of events. If they attack the left castle, Spooty holds up against those 3.
I'm actually really nervous because Spooty has a good attacking force. Spooty does not have a good attacking and defending force. So I feel like he's kind of stuck building up troops for now and building up his reputation with the ancestors. And we do have Campanella pacing along just fine on Hugo's side. Just very stable play. Only 2 lives, only 1 life, so we do have kind of a risk of running out of lives, but we don't have to worry about that in this boss because any death here.
I'm so scared for Hugo. This is terrible.
Oh my god!
It's so stressful when you are not in control and you have to just watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The way these things shoot is so scary. Oh my god! Oh no! Hugo, buddy, you cannot do that, dude. That was so scary. Oh my god, yo.
I feel you though. But that's a hard boss. Okay, so Cosmoing is in the Grimstone Mines, so we're gonna hopefully get those 3 victories. Hopefully very, very soon. Hugo's hopping into Overbold.
That's for the shooter general.
Shooter, yeah.
Has Campanella 3. This will be the second one. And then there really isn't any great synergy for the last one, so you just maybe pick whichever one you're most comfortable with. Like, this is a pretty fast one. Otherwise, you got like Alphazar, Star Wasper. All right, Western Mine tackled.
Hey, Cosmoing, Mini and Max, come on.
Now, Cosmoing is going to give a shot to the Campanella goal. I do appreciate the number of times in this match, like I think you mentioned earlier, each player sort of going for the other goals their teammate didn't get. Like, oh, let me give this a shot. You know, how bad can it be?
It feels good to have someone that knows your pain. Like, it's just like, I can't do this. Okay, I'm trying to see I can't do it either. Oh wow. This is just how the match is gonna go. But what's nice, Cosmoing is in a pretty healthy position to attempt this because, you know, they're ahead. We're talking about the whole tiebreaker situation. Unless Kanvas and Spooty get their goals close together, which looks like they very well might, Hugo and Cosmoing don't have a lot to worry about. They might not be in a good position to keep this lead if both Kanvas and Spooty finish.
Kanvas is gonna finish. Kanvas is. Look at all these lives. Kanvas has lives we can't even see. I mean, we're good.
Yeah. Hugo Verbold, I love it.
I'm really.
Very good winner pick.
I really am just so surprised nobody has opened onion delivery. That goal isn't even that. That goal is marked as a very hard. And it's really not that bad. It probably should be not very hard. Seven each day. Come on now. Someone can do that.
I'm more thinking of like the time commitment, but then I'm also like, well, Ninpeck Cherry, you know, that's a time commitment, right? This is wild what's going on in Hugo's screen. Oh my god.
I don't see. Whoa, my god. Come on. That is unfair. Spooty's got a pretty good army. That just got frozen. They got snowed in on the one tile that he's got a big army. Oh my god. This would be kind of a funny scenario if the enemy took that one castle and then all 4 castles were taken around Spooty's one tile. the siege of Avianos.
That looks. I would be so mad right now. I'm sorry, Spooty. I feel the pain.
What? Did the AI just illegally use like a miracle twice when it shouldn't have been able to?
Maybe.
Suggestions of foul play.
And we have some onion delivery, y'all. All right. So once again, that is cherry disc with at least 7 onions delivered each day. So just 7 onions each day. You get 5 deliveries that make up the first phase of the day. That is the mandatory amount you need to turn in and end the day. So basically you just need 2 extra deliveries. Just 2 extra deliveries every day. That's all we're asking.
Well, just to be
clear, I don't care if they're zombies.
Yeah. Just so you know, you do need at least 1 more than that total, because that won't get you cherry. Yes. So you need to do at least 8 on one day. But yeah, every other day.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully that'll be our first day is that you get that 8. But after that, yeah. Also, what's going on Spooty's screen?
There's been some. Oh my God, the one owl priest. What this? Well, we have 4 castles, and we win the war.
Okay. Hey!
That's good.
Well done. I got my Avianos for the day.
There's still an hour left in this match, so there's plenty of time for all these goals to get done. We are not going anywhere.
I think we're gonna play. I think this is gonna be a filled-in board. I think it's gonna be all colored in by the end.
We'll see. Yeah, we're got a shooter race between Spooty and Hugo.
Yep. So, what progress do they have already?
They both have 1 gold disc. Hugo has Campanella 3. Spooty has Seaside Drive.
Okay, perfect. So, you know, depending on how things go on Hugo's side, this is a pretty close match. Like,
yeah.
Star Wasper is slower than Overbold, but you know,
because Cosmoing
can be very dangerous.
Cosmoing and Kanvas are basically going to split these 2 goals because Kanvas is going to finish up the cherry. Cosmoing is not currently contested on any delivery, and on day 2, I think, with the zombies. So I unless some crazy stuff goes down, I don't think he's getting caught. So that's 2 goals that are accounted for, and then you have a shooter race. Very interesting to see what Kanvas does after this. Really interesting.
Oh yeah, and this shooter race, no one really has a defined lead, so I'm very excited to see how this turns out, because what games they go for afterwards.
I'm giving a little bit of an edge to Spooty because I think he can consistently get Wasper pretty good. So this Wasper run should take like 7 minutes, 8 minutes tops. And then while this is a faster game overall and Overbold, it's very volatile, and Hugo has been up and down on it. But this run looks pretty good. So assuming Hugo gets this run wrapped up, it might be pretty close to the same time that Spooty gets Wasper done if it first tries. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think Hugo just needs a few more upgrades to really shore up this build, like for safety, and then you can start beefing up the guns.
I'm going to be really interested to see what both players choose as their final game in the shooter category, because not only performing the game, but just choosing the game at all, you could just lose the race based on choosing the wrong game to do.
Oh, Kanvas was going for the really fast boss kill. Cherry disc.
Well done. Well fought for. Honestly,
yes! Mini and Max!
I would rather. All right.
Let's go. I know he knows it.
So for anyone who isn't aware, Mini Max is that game where we basically decided we wanted physics to work a different way from the way that Moth intended, and so we did that. And we might be seeing some of those glitches right here on Kanvas's stream.
I hope he does.
I
hope he does funny. I hope he does funny face.
Oh, there it is. There's a clip. There's a clip.
Yeah.
I hope he does funny face too. Is Mini Max up there for most broken? Matt, what do you think are the most broken games? I'm thinking Rail Heist for sure.
Vanger is pretty broken.
Yeah.
The boss fight with Hooper is genuinely glitched in a lot of ways that I can't really explain, where the whole arena can get screwed up.
And just the Y Vanger fight, the glitch for that, Keeney skip. It might be Vanger, but Mini Max has quite a few glitches, and Mossmouth even patched up the door clip, where just without even having to do any of the game, you could just clip out of the closet and just win. So that was patched, but that was a thing for a minute. Yeah, I think those are the biggest contenders. Oh yeah, Sabros was also pretty broken in some ways, yeah.
Okay, if you look at the history of the game, Mini and Max is definitely top 3 easily with all the fixes they made that caused us to push stuff back to legacy boards. You used to be able to beat the game in 2 minutes because you could clip through the door.
Amber Door's right in that Fistel. Jester found a new thing in Fistel, and that's on top of everything that we got to see at Cherry Rush last year. An amazing Fistel co-op run, and it was love it.
So Hugo is left Overbold, unfortunately. It's going to move back to this Campanella attempt again. So that means Spooty is uncontested in shooter. And this Campanella goal has been so mean, man. I feel bad.
It's taken a lot of time, and unfortunately, I think all of it might have been on Cosmoing and Hugo's side. It's a mean goal, Matt. I'm telling you straight up, Matt, it's a mean goal.
I like some goals that are okay, it's not that bad, but you got to lock in for a minute or else your run is over. There's something kind of hot about that. I don't know.
That's fair. I mean, like that's all the Velgris goals. Like I do like the Velgris goals, but they're also extremely difficult. Like it's a lot to just make every single. Basically, you have to move perfectly for a solid 2 minutes, more or less. That's what it feels like to do that Velgris goal, and I love it. It's also very hard.
Basketball death. I definitely did not say at any point in this cast that it was like disgraceful to die to the basketball. I did not say that. Don't check the tape.
Spooty is kicking some ass in Star Wasper. Like this is very, very good for him.
Yo, American basketball sucks. Get out of here. Amazing. Thank you. The animosity, unreal.
My eyes are on Cosmoing. He's making great time to get the 2 extra stops.
Save this
Rain.
life for Spooty. Yep, got it. Gonna be able to cheese the boss. Very nice. You want to keep that 1 extra life so you can get the wave 5 skip.
Alright.
Hey, there's the gift for Kanvas. We're at the Lamptonian dumping grounds.
Yeah.
You know, I only refer to these locations as whatever Red Robot put them as in his guide. Like, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but to me it's the Lamptonian dumping grounds because that's what he calls it.
Oh, I basically studied that in preparation for season 2 bingo, and it's like I thought that those were the actual names. I didn't know Red Robot just kind of decided, well, it doesn't have an official name, so I'm naming it, right? Cosmoing is contending with UFOs, and Spooty has decided on Overbold. Matt, how good is Spooty at Overbold?
He's good, but he's not going to get... Well, you can't anyway. Even if the dash tag was available, Spooty wouldn't get it.
Oh, does he normally do bomb strats?
Yeah, he's in the same of the same mentality as me, which is I think the dash tag is very strong, but it's unwieldy and kind of annoying because you lose your iframes when you come out of it and you can just die in places that you don't expect to. So I just think it's a little inconsistent. I prefer other strats. I like big guns. Of course, in the all upgrades run, which I do, the dash tag is pretty important because it helps you kill things faster. So I reluctantly have used it quite a bit, but I don't know. I like big guns, bombs. You know.
I used to do guns and bombs, but when I basically discovered that like dash was a strat, you know, thanks to this community, I started trying. I'm like, this is extremely powerful, basically overpowered, but it's going to be the most annoying mechanic that like grapples against you because of how stiff it works. But if I want to be the best I can be at Overbold, I got to do it.
Kanvas has half face. Kanvas has half face.
Yay! So, about Mini and Max being broken. When in Mini and Max, you have things above your head, but you can also be on top of things. Well, in midair, if you're holding something above your head and you put it below you, it pushes your sprite up basically equal to the total height of you and the object you're holding. And then if you pick it up again in midair, and you can then throw it below yourself going up that height again. So you can't really reliably do this with any old object. You can do it with the floating protozoa because they go down so slowly, or as you see Kanvas doing right now, you have this really tall thing. The tallest thing in the game that you can carry is this half of a face. And so you get the most height from doing it, and you basically can fly anywhere. And it's also terrifying at the same time, which is always bonus points in my book.
That's about as good as you're ever going to
get. Oh my god. Yep, there it is.
Do you ever notice that half face never shuts up? Yapping the whole time. Jeez.
Oh, by the way, speaking again of Minimax being broken, if you have half face in your hands and you go into piggy bank, you basically soft lock and go through the floor. But only if you're holding it above your head when you do it. It's a very odd and specific bug.
We got 3 bosses down for 3 bosses.
Well done,
down.
Cosmoing.
Yeah, Cosmoing was pretty much on track for that. But now, what do you do, Cosmoing? You gotta. Oh, this is gonna be a waste of time, unfortunately.
So Kanvas definitely doesn't need to be in the clock. There isn't really anything for you here for Gold Disc. Maybe some shinies. Like, yeah, there's a shrinking spot nearby where you can get some shinies, but I'm not sure. I do not remember what else might be useful here. There it is. That's a spot where you can shrink to get some extra scratch.
Is that the throne? That's up there somewhere, right? That weird throne.
It might be the throne, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna have to refreshen up my memory of where all of the random things in Mini and Max, because like there's it's crazy. There's just so many places in Mini and Max where the guy's just like, oh yeah, if you just like 3 inches to the left of the sneaker, you shrink here and you'll just get the extra lift gloves. Like there's just so many things that are just in arbitrary spots that I don't know if Mossmouth expected that people would actually find these things, but we did, and we documented all of it. Matt, are you familiar with what Red Robot was doing a while back with like trying to find Mini and Max caves, like the shiny caves?
Yeah, I think we got the best one, right? The one in the clock.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But I remember when that was happening, it's like, wow, you're all actually like going through everything. Like, I love this dedication, just the need to know, that they need to find the best way to do it, the actual best way in the entire map.
I'm trying to imagine what voice I attribute to this that's great from Winterbit. This like dialogue that Half-Face has the whole time. I'm trying to figure out which like fictional character I attribute that voice to, and there's got to be one that sticks out. I'll have to think about it.
It definitely like almost kind of like a Valley Girl who's like talking very quickly, like hello, where are you taking me? Are we going to our right? Like just rapid, just nonstop. This is excellent, Winterbit.
Yeah, this is going to be the last shooter game for Spooty once his gold disc is done. And then Cosmoing is going to have no choice but to play Mini and Max or Campanella. But, I mean, Hugo's in Campanella. Hugo, please, this has got to be it. This will be a guaranteed blackout if Hugo gets this goal.
What everyone else is doing is important, but I've just been staring at Hugo's stream for pretty much the entire run, just like leaning back like, yeah.
I want to see it happen, I believe.
This world is very hard. Like, casual playthrough, it gave me a lot of trouble.
Yep, this is what here we go.
Alright, so Cosmoing isn't gonna get Mini and Max. Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
Like I don't know what I know. Yeah, I don't know what pace Kanvas is on actually. I'm not. Well,
he has almost 500.
Sure
he has almost 500 Chinese, so he's getting close to the amount you need for gear phase.
Yeah, and then if you know what to do, there's a fly that basically, if you put in a specific spot, you can just ride straight to the doorknob, and you're not supposed to be able to go in the throne room because you're supposed to have to like have the guards open it up. But if you're on the fly on the right position, you can just go in. Mini Max broken game.
I would just use
yeah.
half face. You could just use half face, right? Like
You could. Yeah, you could probably use half face. I've never done it with half face. I've only done the fly method because like you got to be really precise with how you press up. Probably, I imagine.
It's pretty easy to do with the viruses too. Actually, if you just go straight up and then you can just glide down until you're in the right spot and then go in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hugo is about to fight Queen Zoo. Please, this is I am here. You know what we're gonna do? I never do this, but I am turning on Hugo's audio so we can listen to the stream. One more. That's it. That's it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Hugo. Go, Hugo.
I'm so proud of you, Hugo.
That was joyous to see. That was the victory of the match. Like the one, game defeated, because that one was causing so much havoc, and it's finally in the past. Now we're in a 4-way mini and max race. Now, Kanvas specifically has a massive lead on whoever's second closest, which would be Cosmoing, and then we had both Hugo and Spooty enter at the same time. So, like, really it's up to Kanvas, and I think Kanvas knows what he's doing. I think he has a plan. I don't know if it's the fastest way we could be doing this goal, but Kanvas is very competently moving towards success, and just got a gold disc mini and max, in a very, very open-ended game. The most open-ended game in the entire collection, easily.
No sweat, no pressure.
No pressure. Don't you forget, I was in a 4-way Campanella 2 race in my last spicy match. Campanella 2 is devious.
Good luck, Kanvas. Spooty's hitting us with the good luck canvas. I don't blame you. You know what? This is it.
Well, like, Spooty knows that Kanvas is way ahead, and I bet they've been communicating, and probably Spooty's like, well, Kanvas obviously knows what he's doing, and I'm never going to catch him, right? And also, Spooty can get information for Kanvas. Like, if Kanvas needs help with hey, where's this thing? Spooty can just obtain that. That's also a huge benefit of having a teammate.
Cosmoing does have 143, so kind of getting there. I mean, I don't know the thing is, I don't know what Kanvas is going to do as far as the gear face approach. I don't know if Kanvas is going to attempt funny face skip and not play the dungeon, or if he's going to go through the dungeon with like minimal upgrades or pick up some more upgrades. I don't know what his strategy is. So we could see a quick gear face, or maybe not. I don't know. Also, with only like 25 shinies left, assuming he doesn't open the door, he just needs to do like one more quest or find one more thing and it'll be done.
Yeah. Something that I'm wondering if Cosmoing and Hugo are keeping in mind is that they can say without a shadow of a doubt that either Kanvas or Spooty was already in Mini and Max when they shifted over. Yeah, so like they actually know that someone had to have already been in there already, and I wonder if that's going to make them want to play more aggressively to try and make up for that lost time.
Well, Kanvas is going to go to the piggy bank and give the spider the gear, and that should be the last few shinies just about. There's two in here that'll get you to 10, and then this one. So I think he's going to have like 501 at the end of this. Yep. All right. Time to see what Kanvas has in store for us for Gear Face.
There's the tiniest part of me that did want Kanvas to have the half face out when he went in there, just so we could see what happens. But I also don't want Kanvas to lose the run on something like that.
Kanvas is going to grab a virus, I believe, to get us up to the doorknob.
That I think I've done that one before. Yeah, you can go up there and just kind of keep your height thanks to the virus's ability to float.
All right.
So because we're basically out of the open-ended part of Mini and Max, because the very last thing you do before doing the final fight is you need to basically deal with the gear in the piggy bank. So that's the first thing you do to basically put yourself on the gold disc finale part of it. At that point, there isn't really any open-endedness. So Kanvas right now, we know for a fact he is in the lead by probably a substantial margin, but
oh no, Kanvas!
He took it down.
He didn't jump when Gearface did his stompy attack. Oh, he's gonna go to the spider now and get the code.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Kanvas can still lose.
I forgot we didn't
this.
do the 8 is great yet. Okay, we get that.
Yeah. But yeah, like Kanvas can still lose this if he takes a lot of deaths, but he has a healthy lead. He does have a healthy lead right now.
Yeah, if only Cosmoing had done this first, it might have been a bit closer.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of interesting parts in this match. Like Cosmoing had a difficult time with Velgrus at first, but definitely was able to turn things around. And, we were seeing a lot of game choices that were very safe, but also extremely time consuming. Like, that's what I think about with Rail Heist. Like, it was a square, it was a guaranteed square, and it was a good square. But also, how fast can Spooty do Velgrus instead, for example? Like, if Spooty could do, let's say, 20 runs in that time frame, would that have been the faster move? So I always think about these things when players choose their games about, like, okay, what other options are there for going?
We have funny face. Oh man.
What?
Well, I'm not sure why Kanvas did that. There's a mistake, surely. That guy was just right there too.
The funny thing about like Mini Mechs being so like
Cosmoing riding a bug? Cosmoing riding a pill bug up the wall for some reason. Let's go. I love it.
Like Mini and Max being the way it is, like I didn't think anything when I saw Cosmoing start to. I'm like, is this tech? I don't know. Probably. I don't speedrun Mini and Max, and it's a weird game. All right, we have Kanvas back in the throne room.
Okay, we're in Gear Face. It's time to set up the funny face skip. This is for the match. If Kanvas gets funny face skip done successfully, this is going to be it.
Let's go.
Here we go. I'm gonna throw him, duck, catch, clip. No, he clipped out. Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, you still have the funny face. You can try again.
Gonna pick up another block. Oh, that he was going to get a block. Okay, that explains.
So for everyone watching, just as kind of an interesting thing, all of these platformers basically use the same engine, which obviously makes sense. It's all from the same depth for the same game. But you think about like Mini Max's clips and Rail Heist clips, like There's a reason that multiple games have clips, because if the engine has a clip for one game in one area, you're probably going to have it in another. Oh, yeah, hyper contender clip.
Oh yeah,
If only. If only.
Gilroy can clip. It was shown off in Cherry Rush. There it is.
Oh really? All right, we got the. All right, so that basically shaves off like, what was it, 90% of the dungeon?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Huge funny face clip, and then this is the last room. You just get up to there. This guy will jump over you, and you go.
Everything except for the last room. That's very convenient.
All right, the end of this match is coming up. We're gonna talk to Mittens. The door will open, and then we will be at time. That is gonna be GG's coming up.
Well done, players. This was an exciting one.
And listen, Cosmoing has 400 shinies. This was getting kind of scary.
Oh yeah, he was closing the gap, and we're riding more pill bugs. Awesome.
Oof, man, what a match!
Campanella though.
Wait for Max, and then we'll be done. There we go. Time to unmute.
All right, GG.
Finals, man. Kanvas?
Congrats.
Oh wait, no, you learned the cave extension, didn't you?
GG. No, I didn't. I
What?
was doing it normal.
Damn.
Kanvas ended up doing Minion Max Gold last race, so I was just like, just go do that again.
I have to see. I have to see. Like,
You know,
I was looking. I did look up okay, I got to like 350 shinies, and I had to look up give the water to the Algian, give the shipment and the water bear to the one town, and then the spider talk left and some random shinies.
How close were we?
It was 24 minutes.
Cosmoing had 400 shinies.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
So it's
Yeah, but
pretty-
the
It
big
is
difference is that Kanvas probably knows how to do
UFO.
the boss.
Hmm.
Whereas
yeah, that was a big
yes,
advantage I had.
after not
Dude,
knowing how to do it last time.
Yeah, I know.
Whereas I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I should probably get the gear, shouldn't I?
I just know you need the second shrinking potion. That's it. I don't know.
If you don't do funny face escape, you need the second. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
yeah,
But
for failing that like 20 minutes like on the last race, like I knew like almost every way it could go wrong. So also when I shrank down to get a block, there was just an enemy on the tile instantly killing me. It's just like F you.
Oh yeah, the dude who was just standing there and you just like immediately die.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? Yeah, that was awesome.
Dude,
I discovered a
started
bug I
out
didn't know about.
Yeah, shout out to you losing the backpack.
I got fucking scammed.
What?
Like,
was anyone
I
in golf?
mistake the
No,
I
no one
wanted
else was ever
the,
doing it.
Okay.
the glass and the backpack in the Just Bunny shop. So I bought everything. I misclicked on the dynamite, and the backpack just no clipped in the ground after I bought the giant.
I opened so
Minion Max,
few games.
Minion Max, like might just be the jankiest game in UFO 50.
That was
I say
being
that
That's
last
why
time.
we did it.
that was being widely discussed while it was being played. We were talking about that.
Just listing off the ways.
And
that
it's funny
just
because there
broken.
have been so many patches explicitly targeting Minion Max to make it less janky, and I think it still is king jank.
They
Like,
removed
just-
clip.
I did not realize there was a double mortal too. Did someone go for that? Right
Yeah.
away?
Yes,
Yeah.
Hugo crushed
Okay.
it. Yeah, that was super good.
See,
That was awesome.
like, Canvas definitely has a curse in these matches of like
The Canvas curse.
playing pretty well, but just getting sniped like multiple
Oh,
times in a row.
I at least did not get sniped. I only got sniped on like the very beginning, nothing else. But it was, yeah, I didn't see the double. Otherwise, I would have went for it first. And I was close to getting the second one once it was marked off the 3 mini bosses and
Yep.
switches.
Yep,
Ooh.
that was
Big
exciting.
play by Hugo then.
Yeah, if I hadn't spent like 6 minutes in Golf area for the checkpoints. and then I spent like an extra like 8 minutes to get 50. So that was the reason for the pause, because it says get 50 total strokes.
But that's not how many you get from
like
15 clubs, because
so I get like
shout out to math.
8. Yeah, I got like 8 minutes in, and then it probably took me like another 15 minutes to get like the last 5.
Oh lord.
The extra 5.
So I'll fix them. I'll fix that.
like that.
Yeah, I just had I was told Kanvas to go back into Golfaria because you were all like, I don't know what to do on this board. I was like, you already did a Golfaria goal to go back into Golfaria. Surely it can't be that much longer.
Yeah, as soon as I got divers, I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna try going back in, and maybe I can get it a snipe. But I guess that's not how.
I was surprised it took you so long to play Onion Delivery, Cosmoing. I thought that was gonna happen way sooner. You usually crush those.
Yeah, I was like, the thing is, I played so bad today, and I just wanted revenge on every single goal, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll do Onion.
Oh man.
And then it worked out. Man, shout out to dying to B-ball twice.
Okay. So let me just say, before any of you really got into that goal, I made a comment. I was like, all right, you should never die to the basketball boss. That's not a problem. And I just like wrote it off. And then everybody died to the basketball.
I'm pretty sure I said it myself.
Basketball, but I did just crash into the Ferris wheel.
I was out for blood today. Like, it took so many victims.
I mean, that was a goal I've been putting off forever, because I don't know that I've ever actually beaten Queen Zoo without dying at least once.
Dude, Hugo, we
I died on every boss except the cooking.
Yeah, dude.
I was gonna ask, does each tier have like their own finals? Was this like the finals for the tier, or was it?
What do you mean there's no tiers? It's just like
tiers.
There's just
not tiers, but like
you guys are gonna play the winners of tomorrow for the grand finals. So whoever wins tomorrow, there's one more match between the winners of each group. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This was just your group's final, and then for the championship of the whole league, you'll play the winner of tomorrow.
Okay.
Which is a rank and flesh, and then Toots and King.
Dude, early on, I thought this was going to be like a solo Spooty board, because I think Spooty had 6 when I had 2, but I pulled it back some.
Well, what's interesting is, like, at the very beginning of the match, like, we saw a lot of very scary, dangerous picks, but Spooty's like, you know what? 2 rail heist goals, and there's no risk. There is no risk in these goals. You just have to retry the stage if you fail. And you just knocked them out, and I loved it.
Awesome job.
I was not loving part of the rail heist experience. Every time I do like a rail heist goal in Spicy Bingo, I'm like, I don't know a good route for Devil Star on this level. Like,
Yep.
We'll just figure it out.
That's how I felt. It's just like I tried to load up rail heist, and it's just like, nah, I'm not relearning this from scratch.
But yeah, I saw the partial synergy on the 2 rail heist goals. I'm like, well, gotta go straight for that. Like they're not even like 1 through 5 is, with the goal just being go fast anyway is like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you did great. Everyone did really well. We blacked it out in an hour and 40. I mean, that's awesome.
Was there any competition on the shooter tile? I was like convinced.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Hugo,
a little bit, but not much.
Hugo was step for step with you when you were in Star Wasp, where you both had 1 gold disc, and Hugo was tracking to be finishing around the same time you would have, but died in like round 4 of Overbold or something, round 5. Or something.
I kept dying in about back to Campanella after that. But yeah, I only had 1 shooter, so I still would have to like Star Wars or something.
With that play being my angle, I'm still like, I don't have a good sense of like how deep into Campanella 3 that was. If I should have just stayed in Campanella 3, finished that, and then played
I think you made the right call by pulling out of that. I think that was the right call, given what was going on. Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like how much of Campanella 3 did I have left? Was it
like half.
More or less than it takes to do
like
Star
half left
and Overbolt? Like, man, I don't know. I don't remember how long that game is as a whole.
I think first try then.
Game 3 is like 12 minutes.
Well, generously.
Here, let me check. I actually have the leaderboards up right now because I was looking up how to do
the problem with every
like 12 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, it's like 13 minutes. Like I think I probably should have stayed in Camp Manila 3 if I was being optimal about it, but yeah.
The problem is every single time someone asks me how long any of the auto scrollers are, I just say 12 minutes.
Yeah.
It's usually right.
Usually about right.
I just don't think it's like.
I mean, Star Wasper is definitely a shorter.
Yeah, that's
it's like
8 minutes.
Or,
Yeah, 7 to 8 minutes.
Like 6.5 is the world record. So
Usually
like,
it comes out to 7, like around 7 to
Yeah,
high
7
high
is
6, low
probably
7
good.
is usually where it's about. Wow. Really nice job, everyone. That was super cool to watch. And Spooty, Kanvas, well done. Looking forward to seeing the grand finals.
Yeah, not
you,
bad
Jay.
for just I don't know. I haven't played much spicy. I don't know. Kanvas, do you wanna join me on this? And Kanvas being like, well, I was gonna retire from bingo, but
Retired.
I did say that before. I did say that before, because that's why we signed up like last possible end of Sunday. Is like I was just gonna take a break from like the scheduled matches and stuff, but
Gonna ride
like,
off into the
maybe-
sunset on us, and now you're
Yeah,
in the
maybe-
finals.
Yeah, you can't retire if you
Yeah,
win.
what-
If you win the grand finals, you are legally required to not. You don't have to play in the bingo season, but next spicy week you
playing.
have to come back.
Well,
You have to come back for next.
Give this
spicy.
man a break. He's been going hard. Well, I hope you'll
yeah,
join.
let the man end on a high note if we win this
Oh
season.
my
Come
God.
on.
No one ends on a high note.
it'll still be
No,
a high note even if we even if
Oh
we
yeah,
go
just
to
making
the
it to
finals.
grand
Yeah,
finals
just make
as
it
like just
here,
kind
you
of
know.
like a ragtag, like me just pulling the got a bucket of chicken. You want to do it? Okay.
That's a
You've
great
all been playing a great season. This has been excellent, and it's been so much fun seeing people,
Oh, that was
you know,
good.
get above these challenges and kick some ass. And there's been a lot of it to go around. So thank you for your dedication.
Cosmoing, Hugo, thanks you guys. Cosmoing, the
Yeah.
long-time
Very good.
spicy enjoyer, and I'm sure we'll see more of you in the future as well. So,
I already signed up for season 3.
of course. Hugo, thanks for doing this, man.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, well played. It was a
I got
shaky
close.
match. I'm a little shaky.
Well played.
I'm glad
So
I'm
much
glad we got
closer
that
than I
fight.
thought.
We get to blackouts on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably the hardest card we played
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah, dude,
No what food. This truck is
there were
over.
so many goals I did not want it. Dude, I did my one goal, and then once I got sniped on Mortal 2, I'm like, I can't. I don't feel like I can do any of these. So I just did like the safe ones.
It wasn't exactly what time we was the same. Don't worry.
I spent like at least 5 minutes on at least like 2 minutes on the selection screen in between early on.
There was a lot. There was actually quite a bit of that this match coming from a lot of folks. So you're in good company.
All right, y'all. We're gonna sign off. Tomorrow afternoon is the other match on Karma stream. Please check it out. Wow, really fun. Looking forward to the finals next week. And don't forget, season 3 signups are open. That starts at the beginning of March. Open for the next 2 weeks. Looking forward to seeing all of you. I think it's gonna be a good time. All right, I'm gonna sign off and call it a night. Thanks everybody.
Bye all.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Thanks again, Matt and Skeleton, for
Thank you.
Yeah,
catching up.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks. It was great.